everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. I go by Rachel Ray on the internet, and today I have another episode of Flosstube for you. Today's episode is all about cross-stitching and knitting. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you'll join us. Bring a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just sit back and relax with us. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and spending some time with me. I don't have a lot of cross-stitch progress to show you today, but I think I can ramble on for a little while about plans and things, so why not? Let's get started. It is currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon on this dreary, gray, Irish afternoon. It's actually just been a really kind of you wanna like stoke the fire and just sit and stitch all day. And to be honest with you, I only just took my shower and got ready. I'm not going anywhere today, but I had to get dressed for you. So thank you for not coming in on me while I was still in my robe. Anyway, I'm only being silly. So I have two projects to show you. The first one is not coming out of the key snap because, yeah. This is the Dark Queen of the Seas Stitch Along by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And wow, it looks so good in the camera. What I'm working on right now is the arm here and the hand that is poking the little fish. It's so cool. I hope that the camera will focus on it. It's hard for me to get the light to come all the way over here, so that's why it's a little bit blurry, but I think you get the idea. It's pretty cool. I really, really like this project. These needle minders were gifts. This is an Agnes little minder, and this is Mad for Minders on Etsy, both on Etsy, different stores. So thank you so much for the gifts of those. This is gonna look so good. So my goal is actually to finish this part of the arm today. This is a lot more stitching and counting and stuff than maybe it looks on camera. I mean, fair play to everybody who has like finished within the first week or whatever. I guess life just gets in the way, and to be honest with you, I'll talk a lot more about it in the knitting portion, but I've just been really busy with another project, so I haven't stitched much at all this week. The other project I worked on, and that is, so Autumn Lane Stitchery, Dark Queen of the Seas Stitch Along by, you can find the pattern on Autumn Lane Stitchery, and if you'd like to purchase it, I have the link for it in my link haven, which is a Google document that's down below in the description of this video. And if you're looking for where to get the fabrics and everything, I have a whip list as well that you could check out, and that'll have all the information on every project that I work on. So the next one is Northern Expressions Needlework. If I can find the cover page. Of course I moved it. Why do you do this to yourself, Rachel? I don't know. I moved it so that I could start specialty stitches, and then I realized that I was absolutely not going to start specialty stitches this year. I'm gonna just leave it off until next year, because I don't have time. Northern Expressions Needlework Twisted Rainbow Sampler. All of the bands that you see, like that one, that one, that one, and that one, those are all specialty stitches. So I'm currently just finished with the butterfly and about to start this first band of specialty stitches. This is on a 25 count Zweigart Black Lugana even weave. Ooh, and it looks so good. So it goes this way. Yes. And that's what it looks like. I'm using the called for Dinky Dye Silks. And if you're wondering what the sparkly green thread is, that is metallic sulky floss. That's just so that I knew where to count. So I started, I'll show you. I don't think I've shown this. I folded it up this way. I folded it up and found the middle You can see how shiny and sparkly that is. And so I just counted up from the middle and then over so that I would have it spaced evenly on my fabric. And so, yeah, that's how I did that. There might be another way to do it. Like, I'm sure that you could count in from the side or something, but as a newbie, I find myself like counting and recounting all the time anyway. So that was just more for me than for, you know, as saying like you have to do that. You don't. You definitely don't. And this is my Dinky Dye Silk Pack. This just makes me so happy. This is from Mislaid Pages on Etsy. My friend Jessie, she makes these packs. So if you're interested in buying, that's probably better to show you. If you're interested in buying the pack, it is available on her website on mislaidpages.etsy.com. And that's linked in the link haven as well. Right, Lena? So those are the two projects that I worked on. That's it. Honestly, the Dark Queen took me a lot longer than, you know, the Twisted Rainbow Sampler. I just finished that butterfly pretty quickly because I had messed up. I'd miscounted, so that's what happens when I talk in stitch sometimes. Oops. If you've ever been to a like a needlework retreat, I'm sure that you have encountered the same thing and just like get carried away in talking and then forget what line you're on. At the time, I wasn't actually marking off my chart, my pattern with a highlighter. I was just eyeballing it. I can't do that with black and white charts. I can do that with colored charts, like where the background of the symbol is colored in with the same color as the DMC. I can definitely go line by line without highlighting if it's a color chart, but if it's black and white, my eyes just start crossing, so I have to highlight. And I figured that since that is actually a chart that you can find very easily, I just went ahead and started marking it off with the highlighter. It's an erasable highlighter, but I don't plan on giving it away when I'm done because I think I'm going to be probably stitching that for like 25 years. Because, like, I don't know how to do specialty stitches. I don't know what I was thinking. I will learn though. I'm very determined. When I want to do something, I will do it. More about that in knitting. Y'all. Okay, I'm just shifting things. So haul, I actually can't show you any haul because it's all in the US, but it's actually on its way to me right now in a big old box from Jessie, which will be its own video coming soon, hopefully next week. Fingers crossed. I haven't checked the tracking on it for a while, but it has 4 months worth of fabric, I think, or more, because I have Fabric of the Month clubs that I'm subscribed to that are US based, and so I just have them all shipped to my friend's house, and then once every few months I buy like a mega box for her to ship to me, and this time it was like almost $100 to ship, but it's okay, I'll pay it. It's cheaper than if I have each individual item shipped to me. So yeah. Oh yeah, it says it's in Dublin right now as of the 28th, which is today, so I'll have it Monday. Gosh, I hope so. So that means that I should be having a video go up next week, maybe Thursday? I don't know. We'll see. As soon as possible. I'm so excited. There's patterns, there's fabric, there's everything. And some of it I've actually been waiting since... Sorry. That was wrapping paper. Some of it I have been waiting to show you for nigh on like 6 or 7 months. That's a lot of time to be waiting. That's my dog. That's Luna. She is adorable. Let me see if I can get her to... Nope. You're just going to see the edge of a diamond painting box. It's okay. She'll make an appearance later on. And I think the rest... I don't believe I bought any PDFs or anything. Nothing other than the usual, which comes in the Jessie box. So there's going to be one huge haul. like I said. And I have been so busy. I've been like shipping like crazy, which is why there's like wrapping paper and Christmas paper and everything. So forgive me. I've just been, my thoughts are elsewhere. It is the holiday season. Oh, if you're wondering, this is actually my Plumatisse shawl made from Melody Hoffman using my Ruby and Roses yarn. I love this colorway. So, isn't it gorgeous? I finished it earlier this year. I did try to block the point down, but it didn't work. But that's okay. I think I might actually make another one. I know. And I don't even really like garter stitch, but there's something about holding the yarn, the fingering yarn with mohair, and it's so soft and I love it so much. I will wear it like this, or typically I wear it like a scarf and I go and walk my dog. It's so squishy. Like, it's beyond amazing squishy. And now that I understand the short rows, I'm okay with it. Anyway, I'm not talking about knitting yet. Jeez Louise, I always get sidetracked. Okay, so let's look at plans. So what is going on with my hair? Hold on. I'm just going to put it down. Okay. The purple is now completely out of my hair, so we are officially no longer in Halloween mode. Right, so there's 2 new starts that I plan to do this week, or I'm hoping to do this week. One is a stitch along, a sal, with my friends Heike and Jessie. Mislaid Pages and Stone Cold Coffee Crafts. I talk about them all the time. It's no mystery. They're really good friends of mine. We chat all the time. So we decided that we were going to start something together a few months ago. And this pattern, excuse me while I crinkle. I believe I talked about this not too long ago. This is Foxview by Plum Street Samplers. Can you maybe focus on that for a minute, please, camera? No? No. Anyway, cute foxes standing on top of each other. I love the one on the top of the tail. There's some bees and some beautiful blue flowers in there as well. I've chosen the fabric. I think this is Winter's Brew. I could be wrong. It could be. I don't remember now. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is Winter's Brew by Picture This Plus. And then I have all the call for colors except for one, which we are all waiting for because of, and I'm going to get on a soapbox here for a second. We are all waiting on the color called Pine Needles, which has been ordered. So it's, you know, there's no worries. It has been ordered. But the suppliers of flosses to the stores are all backed up because of the pandemic. Yes, even now, even in December, because it's still ongoing. And I think that that's something that a lot of people, they want it to be over so badly that they're trying to act like we're back to normal, but we're not. So I already know this and I'm okay with this, but if you're starting to feel impatient, please remember that it's not over yet. I wish it were, you know, all of us, we all wish it was over, but it's not. So we're just missing one color. Big whoop. If I really have to, I'll just sub out for another color, even a DMC, I don't care. But I do have all the called fors otherwise, and I'm just gonna hold them so you can see how pretty they are. Sorry, a little bit. It's kind of difficult to hold them all like that. There we go. I love Sweet Potato by Weeks Dye Works, and also Roasted Fig, that last one. I think that's so pretty. So I know not all the colors look great. It's nighttime already somehow. Yay for being in the upper northern hemisphere, I guess. It's literally 20 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. So yeah, I am planning on starting that with my friends, hopefully soon. We were going to start it on Thanksgiving, but you know, Thanksgiving's a busy day for everybody, so it's all good. We'll start sometime in the first week of December, or today, I don't know. If you want to join us, the hashtag I think that we settled on was hashtag FoxySal or hashtag FoxStackSal. Is that too many S's? I don't remember. I'll put it, if I remember, I'll put it somewhere. Or I'll talk about it next week when I know for sure. How about that? I'll give you all time. And then, where are you? Nope, not you, not you, not you. Where are you? Oh no, where is it? Uh-oh. Did I put it in a project bag and put it somewhere? Sorry. I thought it was in here. The next project that I'm going to start is on December the 1st, which is Tuesday of next week, and it's going to be my high tea start. And if you're new to Flosstube land and you don't know Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts, please check her out. She started this thing on her channel where she starts a new project every few months. I think it's every other month. It could be every month. You could do whatever you want. There's no rules, but I'm just following in her footsteps, and I'm calling it my high tea start because it's a super special chart, super special fabric and flosses, and I am excited. I'm really excited to start it, and it's not like, yeah, it's just super special. And the one that I'm doing is called Baked Alaska by Glendon Place. They have dinky dyes and beads, and I'm feeling really bad because no, it's not over there, because I had it all kitted up and ready, and I don't know what I've done with it so that I could show you, but it's definitely not in here. I keep all of my, ready to start projects in this kind of accordion folder, and I have some really fun ones, but it's not in here, so I must have anticipated. Oh gosh. Oh well, I guess I'll have to do some digging then. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start this week. Those are some plans I have, and then we also have the next drop of the Dark Queen of the Seas stitch along, which is going to be so fun. People in the Facebook group for it are kind of trying to guess what part of the queen we will be stitching. I think that it's probably going to be the kelp, or maybe the anchor or something. You can see the outline of an anchor. You can see fronds of kelp forest around her. And I'm still Team Squid Queen, very much so. I think she's a squid. There was also another post that I saw that I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I did see somebody post a picture of this, like, I can't remember the character's name, but she was like two-faced and 2 different legs and all this. So maybe she's all different parts of like mermaid, octopus, squid, human thing. I doubt it though. I'm just really excited to get on to the next part, and I cannot wait. I'm just so excited. And thank you for all the kind comments on my last video about like what you think that I should bring with me. And I agree with you. I think that the small projects that can be done quickly, or projects that aren't fully kitted up with DMC would be a good idea, because I can always buy more while I'm over there because it's cheaper. It's like 4 times cheaper. So yes, speaking of cheaper, is anybody buying a lot of cross stitch during the Black Friday sales? I'm sure that you're all stocking up. Okay. Oh yes, I can't wait. I have my Bee Stitch Me Halloween box coming as well, in that giant box of stitchy stuff. And I think that's pretty much it for cross stitching. This is going to be a really short video, I think. My test knit that I'm working on and can't really talk too much about, from Curio Stitches here on YouTube, Instagram, and online, curiostitches.com, is coming along. I'm more than halfway finished now, and I am really, really enjoying the speed at which I am able to knit it up now. I felt like the last week or two, I have been struggling so hard to keep up the pace, which is why I set aside my stitching this week for the most part and just focused on that. And I know that it's not necessary to have it finished until the end of December, but I really want to get it done before I leave, because it's one less whip. And truthfully, like it's already so much of a learning experience for me. I learned how to do magic loop last night. I've never had to do magic loop before. I tried to do it on DPNs, but I hate how fiddly they are. I'll show you in a moment. I hate how fiddly they are, so I was like, right, I'm just going to force myself to learn magic loop. So at 7 o'clock last night, after I ate my dinner, I sat there for hours. I think it was like 2 hours learning magic loop, ripping out, redoing it, ripping it out, and finally I got the hang of it. Now there is a small hole in it, but it can be hidden, and it's just my copy, so it's fine. I'll hide it in the pictures. Sorry, Ellie. Sorry, Ellie. But otherwise, it's an amazing pattern. I really like it, and I'm having a great time. I did fully rip out my Fading Point shawl, which was a Joji Locatelli knit. It was this massive shawl that was all lace, and it's a beautiful piece of art, but it's just too advanced for me, and I came to terms with that. So I ended up ripping out what I had done, which was probably, I don't know, truthfully it was probably only about a week's worth of progress, but still, like if you put all the days that I stitched or knitted together, that's what it would have been. And then I worked on my sock. And I'm excited to show you this because it looks a little different from last time. Now, this is my Cottage number 9 bag, which I noticed has a coffee stain in it now. Oops. It's all good. You can find them on Etsy, My Cottage number 9. They're located in Ireland. They have these beautiful boxed knitting bags, project bags, and I love them. These are ginkgo leaves. Aren't they pretty? Very autumnal. So here's my sock, and here's my yarn. I have it in my yarn koozie. I wanted to show you all. It is getting the love that it deserves, so I'm using it whenever I am knitting. And you can tighten. I found this pattern for free thanks to Jessie, and I did make it a little too big, but it's okay. It's all right, whatever. But it is super helpful if you like to pull from the middle of your skein, or cake rather. The cake will collapse on itself. So having a koozie for your cake means that your yarn won't go like sploosh everywhere. That's a bad word to explain it, but you get what I mean. Anyway, here's my sock. Look at this. So here, okay, just to give you an idea, this is the top of the cuff. I'm going from the cuff down. And that marker, let me flip it the way I'm working it. The marker is where I was last time. So I've done all of this. And actually I did quite a few rows this morning as I was watching Married with Stitch's new Flosstube episode where they talk about their ancestry and that they're part German, and that was so cool. It was really fun to do this. My stitch marker is from my friend Seamus, who is Skellig Soul in Steel. He's making progress markers and stitch markers now. So if you're interested in getting a progress marker for your knitting, please head on over to his Facebook page and just give him a message, and he will answer you back with whatever you're looking for. He's currently working on getting an online shop, but he is more of a old school type person, and he doesn't have one at the moment. He just wants to, I asked him if he would do this, and he agreed, thankfully. So yeah, sock. Isn't that cool? I'm loving the colors on this. If you're wondering about the yarn that I'm using, I purchased this in an Irish shop called Vibes and Scribes in Cork. So if you're in Cork or in Dublin, you probably know them. This is called Sheppel boot sock yarn, and it looks like this when it's all hanked up. They call this a hank, and the other thing is a cake. So I got 2 of them for this project, and I'm just really, really happy with my results so far. I'm using the pattern from, it's a German yarn and a German pattern, Schackenmeier. It's called the Regia sock, the knee-high Regia sock, and it is available online for free, and I have the link in the link haven. So if you want to check it out, it's available. I really enjoy trying new things, but sometimes when I'm trying something for the first time, I try to find it for free, and then if I'm enjoying it, then I'll buy a pattern that was made by a designer to try to support designers, because that's very important to me. But I didn't know if I was gonna like sock knitting, and I still don't know if I'm gonna like it. I may end up with a stocking instead of a set of socks. But yeah, if I don't enjoy sock knitting, then at least I didn't buy a book of socks or something, you know what I mean? But yes. Oh, and I think that isn't this the first week of Advent? Bear with me. Advent 2020. Sunday the 29th. Okay, it starts tomorrow. So let's do an unboxing. Because I have a box from Curious Stitches, who is a yarn dyer in Exeter. And okay, you can't see it on there, but this is the box she sent me for the Lovecraft Country Mystery Advent Calendar set, which is still available on her site. So it comes like this. That is so fun. I love it. I'm getting all the Beetlejuice vibes off of this. And since tomorrow is the first day of Advent, I suppose I will open one now. Because at the bottom of this box, there are hanks. And I'm guessing that you open 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then there's a bonus skein. Shall we open? Let's open the bonus as well. Oh, it says Merry Christmas. Maybe I should save it. I don't know. No, I'm going to open it now. I have no self-control. All right. So excited. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry for the cut. I just bumped the microphone and everything. So are you excited? I'm excited. This is a bonus skein, and this is this week's Advent skein, which I didn't realize that there would be full skeins. So I don't know if this is a part of it. I thought it was just a mini skein set. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Let's see. If this is Yennefer de Vangerberg, then maybe it is actually. Hold on, let's see. It is, okay. All right, I take it back. It's not an advent. This is my Witcher Club from Ellie. This is Yennefer de Vangerberg. Y'all. All right, I ordered a bunch of these skeins. So I was totally wrong. I love this base actually. So I purchased 3 skeins. 3 skeins? 4 skeins? Of this one. This is Yennefer de Vangerberg. And this base is so awesome. This is a twisted, I think you can see it. It's like twisted, really high twist. What does it say? Merino nylon, 8515. High twist fingering, 100 grams, 360 meters. Oh, it's beautiful. And then she's got all of her details on the back of the tag. Yennefer, the Witcher Club. So these, I know, were at the bottom of my Lovecraft Country box because I ordered both of these things. So, did I order 4? I ordered 4 because I want a sweater. I want to make a sweater out of Yennefer. And this is Yennefer on a different base. This is not a high twist base. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This is just a regular fingering or 4-ply base, not a high twist. So you can see the difference in the yarn between those two, but that's okay with me. So what'll happen is I'll make the collars and the cuffs of the sweater out of this one, and then the body of the sweater will be made with these. It's fine. I'm totally accommodating for that sort of thing. So, yay! See, there's more. Oh, it's gonna be so beautiful. I am so happy. I found Ellie, Curio Stitches, shop early this year because I was looking for advents, and she had a mystery advent calendar of the Witcher Yarn Club. And so there are so many colors. She did 6 different colors for all these different characters in the series. So who here watches The Witcher? Love him so much. Here are some other ones that she's done. She's done this one. This one's Calanthe. Beautiful. This one is Ciri. Oh, I love this one so much. Then we have Geralt, which is perfect for his character, I think. This one's Tissaia, I think. Is this Tissaia? Tissaia DeVry, yeah, the mage. And then I think this one is Fringilla, which is a beautiful color as well. This one's more of a tonal. I like it a lot. And I think, yeah, that's it. Oh, and just speaking of Curio Stitches yarn, I also got, because we're here and why not, I got this one. This is a custom dye that I asked her to do. This looks just like the purple that was for the Casa Pinka Empower People bandana. And look at this. It says, especially for you, when you do a custom. Cool, huh? And I also, where's the other one? Is it in another section? Oh, yes, it's actually right in front of me. So this one, this is when her brand was still Curio Yarns, but she's Curio Stitches now. This one is called Alien Sex Fiend. I I love this color. It's really pretty, and my camera doesn't know what to focus on, so I apologize. There we go. So cool. This is a high twist fingering as well. And then I'm using the other one, which is over there. Can you see it? It's a gray, and it's called Lithium. It's beautiful. I love it. I love all her yarn. Okay, so I've got a big pile of her yarn right in front of my face. Let's see what she sent me. I'm so excited for all of the Yennefer yarn. I knew as soon as I opened it, I was like, I have to have a sweater quantity of this. So, oh, oh, thank you so much. She sent me another one. Oh my goodness. Yay. So maybe I can do like cables or something. Look at me getting myself in trouble. All right. Other yarny goodness. I will be doing Advent stuff later on, like, you know, each day and all that stuff. I still don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll say it now, if I am unable to do Advents once a week or something like that, where I open 7 at a time in one video for, you know, for each company, I will wait until January, and then we'll have like an extension of Flossmas, but with all of my Advent stuff. I'm not sure if I can hold out for that though, because making a video every day is really hard for me. So check this out. I was busy dyeing this week, and one of the things I did was I re-dyed a skein that I had previously dyed with Kool-Aid. So this was a little bit lighter, a little bit less bright, and I wanted to, yeah, just increase the contrast a little bit more. It's still not as bright as the fingering yarn with the this is more of like almost like a DK now, or a what do they call that? Aran, maybe. But this is a cashmere base, and I think the cashmere is what's causing it to be a little bit more dull. But it is pretty, and I think it'll look good once it's all knit up. We'll see. It does look pretty in the hank anyway. So there is that one. And then I was thinking, because this Lovecraft Country Advent is coming up, and I'm expecting a lot of dark colors in it, as well as the Buffy Advent that I opened before, I was like, well, I want to prepare myself to have a base color to go along with all those mini skeins, because, you know, I might want to make a shawl or something. And so I dyed 2 hanks of black, except my black broke, separated, cracked, whatever you want to call it, split. The black coloring that I used split or broke in the pot, so it's now green and black and red. I didn't mean for it to do this, but it's actually kind of a happy accident. It looks really cool, in my opinion. However, it's almost crispy, and I don't know, you can hear it. Maybe. It just, you can hear that? It's different. So I think I'm going to have to wash it again with a conditioner kind of soap. But I do really like the color that came out. And honestly, I think that this and this would work super well together, because they're kind of like the opposite, where there's more black and a little bit of green, and this one's mostly green and a little bit of black. Maybe. Ideas. But yeah, just having fun learning about dye, and I'm trying to stick with natural dyes when I do the dyeing, because I'm not fond of acid dye, but honestly, I wouldn't consider myself to be an expert enough to make videos about it and explain it. There are lots of people out there who are wonderful and educational, and I would highly recommend learning. If you want to do it, watch their videos. Gosh, there's a lot. I think the most beginner friendly one to watch would be Chemnitz, but yeah, very cool. So you can see the redness in it a little bit there as well. So that is what I did for yarn. And the rest of the week I have just been trying to pre-film and record things to have up on the channel for when I'm away. And so I'm super excited to be able to release those and share them with you. If you didn't see it, if you didn't catch it, please check out my whip parade. I meant to post it for Friday, but it actually went up on Thursday at some point, and I apologize for that error. It must have been me. I must have accidentally put the wrong time in or something. It was meant to go up yesterday and not like overwhelm your feeds and stuff, especially on Thanksgiving Day. I really will make sure that I check that before I go again. So, yeah, this is going to be so fun. Just sharing all the fun stuff with you in the next few weeks, and I hope you will join me for next week's Flosstube and everything, and I hope that you have a fabulous week ahead. Please remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your 6 feet, and just be a kind human. That would be great. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye!